Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing what's new in the drugstores. There's been a lot of products coming out in the drugstores lately. I picked up a few that really interested me a lot. There are so many new products that I can't just pick up all of them, but there are so many more that I do want to pick up in the future. Some of these products I already put on my face today, so I could tell you a little of like a mini review slash like first impression of these products. Let's get started. Okay, so you know Maybelline has come out with a lot of new products lately, so I wanted to try a lot of their new stuff. This is the Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder, and this is what it looks like. Now it is a pretty decent amount. It's a big jar. It is okay. I used this today. I did like it a little bit. I don't like it as much as my brightening powder by Laura Mercier, but I only used it once, so this is what it looks like. So it is the white, and I don't know on camera if it's going to come off like with the flashback or if it's going to look white underneath my eyes. I'm only going to know after I film this and see. So if you do see like a white film, you know that's what it is. But I don't think it should be doing that at all. This one is definitely more of a finely milled powder compared to the Laura Mercier powder. That is very finely milled, but this one I feel is a lot more finely milled. When I was sweeping it underneath my eyes, I actually planned on baking, but I don't know how that's going to work because when I was trying to do it today, it was kind of disappearing. It wasn't really setting too well, and it was just like disappearing, and my brush couldn't really pick it up too well because it is so finely milled. But I was able to sweep it underneath my eyes and fix up like my line over here a little bit, like my contour area. So I was able to do that with the brush, but I wasn't able to bake with it. So I'm not really sure if I need a new brush with this. I'm going to test it out in a couple of different ways. I'm going to use a sponge. I'm going to see it that way, but it definitely is a lot finely milled compared to the Laura Mercier. And in fact, when I was opening it up and I dumped it on here, while I was trying to pick the product up, it kind of just seemed like it was like disappearing into the air. It was just like blowing into the air into nothing. So that doesn't really happen with the Laura Mercier powder for me, and I only punctured a couple of holes here, not even all of them, and look how much product is coming out already. So I don't really know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to test it out a couple of times more, and I'm going to see where that leads me. I'm going to test it out in different ways, but as of like first impression, I did like it. I'm just not in love with it, and the fact that every time I'm trying to pick it up on my brush, it's kind of like disappearing. It's like, am I getting any product? So I don't know. I'm not really sure, and I'm not really thinking it is like highlighting. I know some people said this is supposed to highlight your under eye area. I didn't see that on my eyes personally. I still use my Anastasia banana powder underneath my eyes to highlight a little bit. So I don't think that's really like a highlighting under eye brightener like the Laura Mercier. I know I said it like 100 times, but seriously, I don't think it's like that. But I did want to pick this up, and I am happy I did. This one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. Now, Wet n Wild is coming out with a lot of new products as well. I did not use this today. I probably should have, but then I forgot I purchased it. I used my Urban Decay, and I don't know anything about this yet. I'm going to see. I don't know if it has a smell to it or anything, but this is a really good size, and I thought it was like really cute because the top has like little dials. It's just really, really cute. And yeah, we're gonna see how this works. This one is the Wet n Wild Color Icon, and this is one of their new blushes, and this is Rose Champagne. It's 326B, and it's really, really pretty. This is what I have on my face today, and I really do like this. When I did swatch it on my arm, it did come out very pigmented and rosy champagne color, and it really is pretty. It seems like it has very small, teeny, sparkly sheen in it. I'm not really sure if it is, because when I put it on my face, it doesn't really seem like that, but in the packaging, it does. It is really, really pretty. I do really like it. I think it's a very versatile color. It is not like a rosy, so you don't have to worry that it's going to be way too over the top for you. And I feel like this color will go with like anybody. It's a very creamy blush compared to their old blushes. I felt like the old blushes were a little chalky, This is not chalky in any way. My brush was able to get really in there and just pick up the product smoothly and go over my skin very easy and flawlessly, and I didn't even see any problems. I didn't see any patchy areas, and I didn't have to blend it out too much before I got the look I wanted. I do really like this, and I'm definitely going to play around with this some more, but this is a big thumbs up. So when I was there, I saw their new brushes, and this one is the large eyeshadow brush. This is the only one I saw there, but I thought this was like really pretty because this is all white and has a pink top to it, and it is a lot smoother than their other brushes and just seems like a little better quality as well. And it has a little spot for your finger right here, so it's really nice. I like this one and I can't wait to use it. And with all my other brushes being black, this will definitely stand out, so I would definitely know like which one is the Wet n Wild. But I do have an older version of one of their brushes. I didn't really like that one, but this one I think I'm going to like a lot more. Plus this is just really pretty because it's pink and white, so good job. Okay, so next is the Wet n Wild Cover All Primer Base, and this is I thought this was tinted, but I guess it's not tinted. It says refines pores, which I really need, and it says brightens complexion, which that's the key word that actually made me purchase this. I was like, oh, anything that's going to brighten my complexion in a primer, I'm definitely for. And it says even skin tone and fills fine lines in, so it's like everything I want all in one. So this is why I picked it up. This feels really nice. It is really silky smooth. It feels like a little silk layer over your skin, which a primer usually feels like that, but some primers do feel a little better than others. And it doesn't seem like it has any smell to it, which I like in a primer because I don't want to put a primer on my face if it has a scent to it, unless it's like a coconut scent or something like that. So yeah, it seems really nice. It seems like just a silky layer over my skin. So I'm always looking for new eyeliner, especially really black, deep, dark, matte eyeliners. I just love the way those look. So this is the Graphic Marker eyeliner, and this is in Jetliner Black, and this is the thicker one. So when I picked this up, I thought it would be a really good idea because it is a bold look. In fact, that's what I'm using on my eyes today, and that's why my eyes look like whew. And I wasn't expecting it to actually get like really thick liner. I know it was a bold liner, but this is what the top looks like. It is a thicker liner. The only thing with this is it has a really small tip, and I thought I could put my eyeliner on like really thin, and then on the days I want to go like deep, dark, bold, I would just go. I have to get used to this because when I was doing it on my right side, I went a little crazy and I went like heavy-handed and it just went real thick. But then when I was doing my left side, it went a little thinner. So I don't know if it's like the way I held it. It was like easier this way and harder this way. So I'm not really sure, but I do really like this. I like the way it came out. I like the way it looks. I do like how deep, dark, and pigmented the liner was. That's exactly what I was looking for. But if it's going to just be like real bold and I can't really get the hang of it on like a small line, it's probably not going to work for me for like an everyday basis, but I do like the pigmentation of it. It's really nice. Okay, so the last thing from Wet n Wild, and this I really do love. This is the Wet n Wild Fills and Defines Brows, and this is what it looks like. This is the first time I used it today as well, and I have it on right now. So when I first picked this up and I opened it, right? I opened it and it looked like this, like every other brow definer does, well, most of them anyway. What made me really look at this is the formula of it. When I first opened it, it kind of looked a little liquidy, and I was just like, okay, well, if it's that liquidy, it's probably not going to work for me because I am used to the Benefit Gimme Brow, and that is a little thicker, so I'm used to that, and it's also a smaller applicator. This one is more of like a bigger applicator, but I do really like this formula. Yes, it is a little more thinner and liquidy, but I do really like it because I felt like it got in every which way on my eyebrows. I did feel like it picked up a lot of product from the tube and it got on my eyebrows, and I didn't feel like it was very hard to maneuver or to put on my eyebrows. So I really did like it. It did do its job. It did fill in, it did prime, it did set it. So it did basically everything it was supposed to do, and I really do like that. I did pick up this Revlon Peach Glow, And this one is really nice. What caught my eye about this was it kind of looks like the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. And it has the same exact pattern, and it has a couple of different colors. And I just put this on today over my blush, so I don't really know if like you can tell, but it definitely is like a beautiful peachy kind of color. And let me see, I could swatch it right there. That's one, that's two. So it is really pretty. It's very light. It's not like crazy pigmented. So it is a little more stiff in the formula. So it's not quite the same as the Bobbi Brown, but I still do really like it. So I went and I saw these Remo Oh My Gloss, and they had a couple of them. These are the two I gravitated towards, and it says up to 6 hour wear with an argan oil. And actually that's why I picked it up, because as we know, argan oil is really good for you. It's anti-aging, it protects, and it basically moisturizes everything. That is Captivate Me. And that is with one swatch, and that's with two swatches. So as you see, like, they are really nice. They are really beautiful, glossy, but they are not crazy pigmented. This second one that I did over here was My Eternity. This one is a little more on the purple pinkish side, and this one is more on the pinkish red side. So these are really beautiful. I would definitely wear these over something else, or like by itself if I didn't want like that va-va-voom kind of lip. Because, you know, we all do have days like that. These are the new Maybelline New York Vivid Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Okay, so I got Violet, and that's number 45. That's really pretty. This one is the Orange Shot 30. And this one definitely is orange. This is really pretty, but this will definitely make your teeth look yellow, even if they're not. This one is 40, and this is Berry Boost. This is definitely more of a berry, like pinkish purple color. It is a really, really pretty berry color. This one is 25 Fuchsia, and this one is really pretty. This one definitely looks like it's a bold pink lip. This one is 10 Nude Flush. This one is really pretty because this looks like it would be more of like a basic pinky nude. Okay, so this is 50 Possessed Plum. Okay, I can't say it. So that's what it looks like. This one is a really deep berry vampy purple color. I really love this one. Okay, so that's basically what they all look like. As you guys can tell, they are very vibrant. They are very pigmented. They are very nice. I'm not really sure what the Vivid Matte Liquid Lipsticks are supposed to be about. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a matte lipstick, if it's gonna be a glossy matte lipstick. I'm not really sure. I've heard mixed reviews about this, so I had to try it out for myself though, but they look really pretty. So basically, that's my whole what's new at the drugstore. They have so many new things out at the drugstore. It is crazy. This was just like a little of what they have out. So if you guys want like a first impression or a demo or a review about any of these products, just let me know in the comments and I will definitely do them for you. So I hope you guys did enjoy this what's new at the drugstore. I am definitely going to have more of these because there is so much more new products coming out all the time, and there are a lot out already. So I'm definitely going to do another one coming up very soon, and if there is something that you do want me to pick up that's brand new at the drugstore, let me know in the comments also, because I would love to hear what you would want me to pick up next. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.